Alright, YouTube, it's 116 Falconer here. Why do hoverboards or balance boards, or in this case, smart drifting scooter, why do they burst into flames? Well, this one came to me, the charging port had fallen out. Alright, the pin was still in the charger. It was in here. Alright. The wires for it were just flopping around inside the scooter body in the shell. The nut right here, alright, was just flopping on here, you know, banging around in there. Alright, now these things are like electrical powerhouses. Okay, they are, I mean, transistors, capacitors. They're freaking things heavier than hell too. I pulled it apart, and what I found on this side, because I was just gonna replace the charging port. Alright, so I found on eBay charging port and a power button, on-off button, for like 13 bucks. Alright, so I ordered it up. You know, I thought, well, we'll just do that and be done with it. I mean, even like your power button, this is the way it came from the factory, taped up. Alright, I'll show you here. As you can see, you have bare wires there. Alright, which, as long as it's taped up, it should be fine. But for the money these things go for, you know. Now the LED light, okay, this here was just flopping around loose in the case. Alright, which this thing is supposed to go right, I don't know if you can see, I don't know how the lighting is. It's supposed to be soldered in right there. Alright, so that was just flopping around. And I didn't realize that till I unhooked everything, took it off. Oh, and then here on the main circuit board, you can see, as I looked around, there's one transistor right down here where my thumb is. Let's see. Can't freaking see. Anyways, this one right in here, the bottom corner, looks like it's arced. Alright. So, you think with all this just stored energy in there, freaking wires, nuts bouncing around in there, this and that, no wonder these things, you know, catch on fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this side off where the battery is. I want to see how this side is. You can order on eBay, you can order basically a rebuild kit. You get the main board, you get your LED lights, your power indicator light, your balance light. You get the whole thing for like $49. So I think that's gonna end up being what's gonna happen here. Because these things, I mean, this is, no wonder they're freaking catching fire and burning up on the internet there. I mean, they're put together like shit. I was watching, now I knew nothing about these before this one came in. So I did some internet research, and apparently where they make these things are in such high demand that they're just getting anybody off the streets to come in. You know, they ask, you know, if you want a job. Oh yeah, here. The back two screws and the front two screws here are self-tappers. Alright. They're all Phillips head. So you don't need no specialty tools. The ones in the middle are machine screws. But I cannot believe the way they send this stuff out. I mean, it is, especially with the potential. Now, believe me, I'm not a big, nanny state dude. I mean, I'm basically like get the government out of everything. But this is just really bad. These things they're terrible. I can't believe the way they ship them out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I should have 9 there, so I got that one there. Alright, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on each side. Alright, and then you just lift these off. They just lift off. Alright. So now you can see this side, the wires are all connected. No problems, they're not smashed. The battery side actually looks pretty good, but I'm going to disconnect the battery anyways, because while I'm waiting for the parts for this thing, I don't want it to burn my house down. Although I wouldn't mind it because we're overinsured and I want to move anyways. But alright, so you just disconnect the big plug here. Alright, so now we're good. Like I say, the wiring on this side, here, I'll pop you off. You can see how the wires for the LED, they look good, no problems. The other side, all the wires, look at the wires for the LED, smashed, crashed, disconnected. Power button, of course, I showed you that. And like I say, the wires for the charger just pulled right off. In case you're wondering, all right, the two red on this 4-wire plug would go on number 2. The 2 blacks go on number 1. Alright, but I figured it would be cheaper just to order the complete kit, for 13 bucks rather than screw around trying to solder that stuff back up. But now I'm thinking maybe we should order the $50 kit that comes with the main logic board, circuit board, motherboard, or whatever you want to call it. Because with the new LED lights, all that stuff, and just put new in here, because like I say, it's a lot of freaking energy wrapped up in this little package. You get these wires flopping around, shorting, arcing out like that one transistor looks like it's been arced. It's no wonder they would catch on fire. So, but that's it. When I get the parts in, I'll do a video rebuilding it, or putting it back together. Like I say, I've never. The only place I've ever seen them is on the internet. So this is new to me, but from the looks of it, and from what I've researched on the internet, if you get one, take it apart, check everything out, order replacement parts, this and that, if you don't want your house to burn down, or if you don't want you to burn down. So, and you can get new skins for it. I mean, you can buy all kinds of stuff for them, and it's really cheap. You know, rebuild kits aren't bad, unless you got to buy the battery. You know, that's pretty pricey. The tires, they're pretty pricey, but as far as the circuitry and stuff, it's really not bad. So it'd probably be, you know, if you buy one of them cheap eBay ones, it might be worth it. Pull it apart, you know, replace parts as needed before you go and, you know, set something on fire. So, all right, well, that's it. I'll let you know when I get the new stuff. Again, this was the Smart Drifting Scooter. Manual's written like crap. You know, I think they translated Chinese to English in Google, because the sentences, half of them don't make any sense. But anyways, all right, see ya, bitches.